Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react into Attack on Titan episode 11. Now guys, in the last episode looks like mankind decided to use Eren instead of killing him off. And yeah, he's gonna try and better mankind by taking a boulder out of the Mother Earth and putting it inside of the wall to cover the hole that the Titans made. But my question is, what's keeping that Titan, the huge Titan that keeps appearing, from appearing again, just smacking another hole in the wall? This isn't working. They need to relocate. They need to figure out a new strategy, a plan, because they can pretty much devour us anytime they please. They just don't, because I don't know why. I think they're just messing with us, trying to maybe conducting an experiment to see how we'll react when we think there's still hope. Because I mean, by my estimate, that thing can just pop out of nowhere and destroy any part of the wall and just let those monstrosities in, and then we're done. Okay? So we need to fortify the wall from the inside, and even that's not gonna be enough. So we need to, I don't know, invest in weaponry. We need a nuke at this point, okay? We need a nuke. But yeah, guys, we're gonna be jumping right into this. But before we do, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, ring that bell for notifications, guys. Follow me on Instagram, join my Discord server, and my Patreon page. And without further ado, man, let's jump right into this reaction. Let's go, man. Battle for Trost District Part 7. Yeah, the wall that they're trying to cover is Trost. Yeah. He reminded himself why he started all of this. To bet you're quite a man. Not a Titan, a man. So we're just gonna do it right now? Yeah, it's...
今の俺たちに見えないものを見ようとしているんだろう。敵は巨人だけじゃない。時は一刻を争う。
He's right. He's right, because this proves what I said. Like, humans can be in those things. Humans might be creating those things. Like, a lot of questions have just been raised. So now their whole reality has been shifted. Their perspectives have been changed. Like, they've been living in this world thinking like these Titans are mindless beings that only appear. But now, since Eren can transform into a Titan, and he was able to, I don't know how, to acquire this power through his dad and the injections, my theories about that huge Titan that keeps appearing, destroying the wall, that he might actually be like thinking and rationalizing and knowing what he's doing, and he's able to think. And if that's the case, then they really don't stand a chance. Because even if they patch this wall up, they can, like, the other side, the Titans might have some human on their side that is able to think of a new plan how to get in, which is probably going to be, again, that huge Titan appearing and destroying the part of the wall. So now we have, like, a question has been raised, a new issue has been raised. So basically what they're about to do now, and the threat level doesn't even compare to the threats that might be facing us later on by realizing this. Guys, I'm telling you, this show just switched for the worst, if that's possible in this reality. This is not good. Yeah. You need to put your life on the line again, man, if you want to live. Eren is not in a good position right now. They're all afraid. I'll have you know, I have the authority to execute you on the spot. Do you have no clue about the psychology, man? The human psyche? You're not gonna... Man, what the hell is wrong with you? You're supposed to comfort this dude, try to appeal to his, hero side, to go around to, and you're just flat out threatening him in front of all these other scared soldiers, and that's just gonna cause a riot and even more commotion and even more, distrust among you men. You can't just order him around. He's clearly scared. I mean, it's a desperate situation. They probably don't know about the plan about Eren trying to control the Titan that's apparently his new power and, like, get the boulder to. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're planning at this point, but it's gonna be interesting. Let's continue.
いいですよ。その方が巨人に食い殺されるより100倍マシです。
Ooh, this guy is really ready to die.
状況じゃ無理もないだろう。
Yeah, it's causing commotion.
うちにも反逆者出ないかな。私だって死に方くらい選びたい。
Yeah.
お前ら。
No, you weren't.
騒ぎに便乗してここを去る。ここを去ってどこに行くんですか。
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
娘に会いに行くんだよ。どうせこの壁も破られるのだから。
Bro, so he is so desperate that he's willing to cause a commotion just to escape and see his daughter one more time because he already thinks that this isn't gonna work and they're gonna die soon anyway. So he's willing to risk it all not to go there and die as soon as possible. Man, these, like, yeah, of course, when somebody screams and just starts panicking, that spreads like that, mass panic. It's the way of life. They really need a strong leader at this point to kind of, reassure them that everything's gonna be okay. That's why in the past in the movies you always see those motivational speeches before somebody runs, like, before the whole army pretty much runs to their death, put their soul and life for somebody's, gain. You need to motivate your soldiers. You need to, I mean, it's never good. War is never good, but this is a really desperate reality. So I can't really blame the soldiers at this point. I would, I'd probably be worse in their situation. Like, come on, let's be honest.
巨人に地上を支配される前、人類は種族や断りの違う者同士で果てのない殺し合いを続けていたと言われておる。その時に誰かが言ったそうな。もし人類以外の強大な敵が現れたら、人類は一丸となり争いをやめるだろうと。
You know what's funny? I say this all the time. We're so focused on hate and breeding more hate amongst each other, like this, that, politics, race, and all that shiz. Bruh, if aliens just attacked us out of the blue, everybody would forget everything immediately and, just unite to die together because we would be no match. Like, if we spent the last 200 years like bettering our technology to a point where we can actually defend the Earth if that happens, because I for one don't think we're alone in the universe. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, come on. What are the chances that we are the only organisms that developed a brain? We're not that smart when you think about it, so there must be somebody more smarter, powerful out there. So imagine if they just appeared one day. Everybody would just, like, panic, and I think we would be wiped out in a matter of a week because we're so focused fighting each other instead of reinforcing our defenses, man. Elon Musk is a hero in my book. He's at least trying to do something, But I digress. This is a good quote. And it's like their reality might be ours in 100 years. Who knows? Anything is possible. And yeah, their past is similar to our present and past. Bickering, fighting amongst each other, trying to, take control of that. And, instead of uniting and just, this is just a rant at this point. Let's just watch. But that was a good quote.
そんな言い伝えがあるんですか。それは随分とのんきですね。一つになったとは言い難い状況だと思います。
That's true. I mean, fear rules us all.
一つにならんとな。戦うことも難しいじゃろうて。
Yeah.
任務に集中しろだ。
Oh.
上官に向かってなんて態度だ。
He just put him down.
ミカサもアルミンも無事だろうな。
Yeah. This guy's a drunk. He's just drinking.
主もやるか。頂戴します。
Yeah, at this point, give me anything. Like, I just... Okay. Looks like that was one strong drink. Man, you can't really blame these people for wanting to die on their own terms, because anything is less brutal than being devoured by a monster that's just looking at you like, food, So I can't really blame them. This would actually, I love one of the things I love about this show so far is that it really depicts human emotion correctly. Because yeah, people would be scared shitless. Like, you know, I have to give props to these soldiers because they at least have the guts to stand. I mean, they don't really have a choice, but still, they do have the guts. That Levi captain, he looks like that guy must be a psychopath. He killed those things, didn't even break a sweat. Mikasa as well. Eren, he lunged, and those guys lost an arm, a leg, saw firsthand how strong and you know, monstrous those things are, and he's still like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, boy? I mean, we need people like you, but still, man, that's crazy. Okay. He needs to motivate them, man. Yeah, they're all.
塞ぐって一体どうやって穴を塞ぐ手段じゃがまず彼から紹介しよう
Yeah, they're afraid because they don't understand. They have no clue that we have Eren now. But one other thing that just popped to mind, is it wise for him to shout? Like, he's shouting the plan like to everybody, including the Titans on the other side. Like, if my theory is correct and one of those Titans has a human, he can understand him. So he can counter it by, you know? So I don't think this should be like announced this way, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Okay, he's been recognized.
彼は我々が極秘に研究してきた巨人化生態実験の成功者である。
Okay.
彼は巨人の身体を生成し、
I mean, that's a good way of explaining it.
ちょっと黙っていてくれ、バカ。
バカ。
巨人と化した彼は全門付近にある例の大岩を持ち上げ、破
Oof,
壊された
that's a
扉ま
dope
で運
picture.
び。
通常より多数の人間に反応して迫ってくるので、
Okay.
それを利用して大勢でおびき寄せて壁際に集めることができれば、大部分は巨人と接触せずにエレンから遠ざけることができると思います。
That is smart and very perceptive of him. And yes, we saw it like when they were looking down, all the times were gathered there because all the humans were gathered there. So they can, and Eren can sneak out behind, and the humans can actually take out those who are left over there. It's gonna divide the ranks of Titans, and it's gonna make things easier on us. That's a smart plan right there. Bravo, man.
また、おびき寄せた巨人たちは後で大砲を利用して
Yes,
損害を出さずに倒せます。エレンが確実に岩を運んで穴を塞ぐことが
Yeah,
前
man.
提
We
です。
don't
even know if he can control
その
that.
確証が乏しいまま作戦を決行することにはやはり疑問を感じるのですが。
確かに根幹の部分が不確かなままオルローゼが突破される確率も高くなっていくな。
True.
それともう一つ、人が恐怖を原動力にして進むには限界があるわ。
Guys, I'm sorry. Everything they said was valid. We don't need this plan. This plan is great, but it has too many uncertainties, man. We don't even know if Eren can control that power of his. We don't even know if he can transform fully again. We don't even know if he can pick up that rock. We don't even know if he can carry it to the, you know? There's too much uncertainty to put so many lives on the line. I mean, I like the fact that they're gonna just take a small group of elites to guard Eren, but still, man, those elites, if they fall, they're the only elites we have. So, you know, we're only gonna be left with fodder characters. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And that guy Levi, he's not here. Like, he's like the strongest people aren't here, right? They're still getting back from their mission or whatnot. We saw that in the last episode. So we're left to second-hand men, pretty much. Like, this elite group isn't gonna be the best of the best because they're not here. They're not present. Damn.
あの巨大な岩を持ち上げる。
Damn.
そんなことが人類はついに巨人を支配したのか。嘘だ。そんなわけのわからない理由で命を預けてたまるか。
Retarded reason.
俺たちを何だと思ってるんだ。俺たち使い捨ての刃じゃないぞ。
Damn.
俺もだ。俺も
Exactly.
待て。貴様、死罪だぞ。人類最後の時を家族と過ごします。まずいな。
I mean, honestly, what are you gonna do? Start executing people where people are already so, like, you know, we're almost extinct at this point, And you're gonna, oh, that's a capital crime. We're gonna execute you for that. Great. I'm gonna go spend my last hours with my kid, you know? I mean, I can't even blame them. I really can't. Like at this point, it really does look like they're using them as disposable waste, pretty much. Like, oh, go risk your lives. You're probably gonna die, but we're gonna gain something out of it, at least some knowledge, or you know, yeah. Why don't you go on the front lines, Commander? And I'm gonna stand there and give up this speech. You know that meme, like soldiers going and dying, and the general only gets more and more ribbons. Yeah, that's pretty much. You know, it's. I mean, when you think about it, I understand the pecking order and everything. Like he deserved to be on that spot. The general, he earned it. He was in difficult situations as well. But I cannot take away from the soldiers in this situation. Jesus Christ, man! Like I understand where they're coming from. That's all I'm saying.
このままじゃ秩序がなくなる。
覚悟はいいな反撃者ども。今この場で叩き切る。
Bro, what the hell is up with this guy?
わしが命ずる。今この場から去る者の罪を親や兄弟、愛する者に味わわせたい者もここから去るがいい。
Oh, that was reverse psychology right there, man. Yeah, no, that's fuel. He just gave them fuel. Yes. Yeah, I remember they said that.
そのことに口をつぐんでおるのは彼らを壁の外に追いやったおかげで我々はこの狭い壁の中を生き抜くことができた
That
から
was
じ
a
ゃ。
massacre, man.
人類の2割の口減らしをするだけじゃすまんぞ。
Yeah.
ボールシーナの中だけでは残された人類の半分も養えん。
Okay, yeah. This is pretty much.
それは巨人に食い尽くされるのが原因ではない。
It's because we didn't have the guts to fight.
どうしたでここで死んでくれ。
Man, honestly, this motivated me to join them, and I'm not that brave. That made so much sense.
あの巨人の力で岩を持ち上げられるかどうかは分からな
I'm
い。
impressed.
でも俺の役割は理解している。
I'm impressed, man. This guy knows how to motivate his people. And he's right. If this wall falls right now, we won't be able to supply our people anymore. And this time, we aren't gonna be able to, like, just thin the herd a bit by bit, you know? So this, like, yeah, distrust and wars, like minor conflicts in between the city over food will come about. And we, humans, will be the end of us. So if you're gonna die anyway, in this confined space, die where you stand, at least trying to secure a future for your children. Bro, that was well said, man. And that was so, like, he used their own children against them in a good way, because he's right. If you want your children to experience what you did, you're free to leave. He gave them a choice. He didn't threaten them. He didn't force them. He just gave them facts and left them on their own to realize the error in their ways. And that's how you defeat fear. By, flaming them up. Like, he gave them fuel, something to fight for. I respect this dude, man. He knows what's up.
偽物かもしれないけど、それでも
Yep.
成功させなければならない。
Let's go.
みんなの希望に。
Everyone's hope. Yeah, a lot is riding on him right now, man. A lot is riding. Let me read this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, pretty much this battle is gonna save mankind. And not just any soldiers, the elite, like the good soldiers, like the capable ones. Fond. Oh, and yet, ooh, even in chess,
それは私たちも同じです。
then act like it.
ならば彼にかけるしかなかろう。お主らの言う恐ろしい
Yeah,
曖昧な根拠だけが巨人に勝ち得る唯一の可能性なんじゃからな。
Man, the mere fact that he recognizes this impresses the hell out of me.
人類の命運は託したぞ。
So they're gonna go on the battlefield with Eren.
お主が部隊の指揮を取れ。現場の判断はすべて委ねよう。お主は酒の味がわかる。 利子も悪手もどちらの味ものを任せたぞ。
I mean, that's one way to judge a man. Sorry, I coughed. Let's continue.
すまない。結局エレンに全ての責任を負わせることになった。
これを信じるよ。
Yep.
エレン、やはり私も。
Okay, so they're all betting on each other. Everybody's betting on Eren. And I love the fact that the commander is actually able to see that he's pretty much the only chance for survival. Their only chance for survival. Anybody can doubt him. Yes, he's not like 100% sure he can do it. But do we have any other choice? Do you have any other plan? Do you have any other way or you know, to contribute instead of being pessimistic? No? That's what I thought. Shut up, do this, or die where you stand. Because that is what's gonna happen eventually if we don't try this right now. And I love how the guy might be a bit of a drunk because he likes to drink, but he knows how to deal with people. And I really like how he said it. I hate losing. And yet when you think about it, he's been losing to the king this entire time. And what he said, I've been losing my entire life. Now is the time to win. Man, I love the dude. He really earned my respect in this
なんて
episode.
言うなよ。お前はおとり部隊に配属されたんだろ。
でもエレンを一人にはできない。
お守る正衛班に入れ。お前の腕が必要だ。
Oh, she's relieved.
作
Yeah,
戦開始だ。
this guy recognized her skills. He said it well. He needs to become that beacon of hope.
お前を最優先で守れ。頼んだぞ。
はい。
Yeah, man.
エレン、体は大丈夫。
開けなきゃならんとはな。
Come on, man. He's not a spoiled brat.
もうすぐ岩までの最短ルートだ。今見える限りでは巨人はいない。
Okay.
皆がうまくおとりをやっているんだろう。
Oh, they're all in the corner.
いいか。町の隅
Oh,
に誘
they're
導する。
okay. That's smart. They actually lowered themselves. Like, yeah, that's gonna make them. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. But they're still doubting Eren. And man, can Eren do it though? Imagine if he can't transform again, because he doesn't even know how, right? So man, they're really putting a lot on him right now. But he is pretty much the only solution to this problem. Because eventually they're just gonna breach this wall and that's it. So they really need to repair that one.
無駄な戦闘は避けろ。
These guys are brave to just
この作戦で決して少なくはない数の兵が死ぬことになるだろう。あんたのためにな。それは
yeah,
私たち
true.
の同僚や
That's what I wanted to say. Like he might be like he's in this position because they view him as a monster now, and this is the only way for him to redeem himself. But the effed up thing is that he's more valuable than all these humans here, you know? Because without him, he at least has a chance to make a difference. And that's the effed up thing here. They can't even punish him because they know he's more valuable than any one of them. And that's why they have to risk their lives to protect him at any cost. Because a lot of years have passed and we didn't have hope. And now we have hope. So we need to protect
い
it.
や後輩の兵士たちだ。
Yeah.
当然兵士である以上、死は覚悟の上。
What she's trying to say is respect the sacrifice.
もう少し。
Guys, get away from me.
衛兵時代から同じ釜の飯を食ってるやつもいる。そんな彼らの多くが今
Ooh, yeah, her friends.
あんたのために死ぬことにな
Yeah.
る。
Exactly.
何があろうとな。
It's all about the goal.
そのことを
You
甘
need
い心に刻め。
to face the odds
そ
and
して
beat them.
死ぬ気で責任を果たせ。
はい。
Yeah, I see her point.
しかしこの作戦が成功した時人類は初めて巨人から領土を奪い返すことに成功する。
For the first time in history, man. This is a
その時が
small step for man. I mean, it is like honestly a big step for mankind, bro. A lot is riding on this. A lot is riding on this.
人類が初めて巨人に勝利する瞬間であろう。それは
Okay, I like the system
これま
with
で人類が奪われてきたものに比べれば
smoke
例えようもなく小さなものかもしれん。
Damn, that's so well done. That is so well done. Wait, did he do it? He bit himself. No way. He actually did it? The roar of mankind.
人間の比率で考えればあの岩を持ち上げられるとは思えないけど
Okay, if he can still remember your name though, because he's a monster now, right? Yeah, exactly.
エレン
Move! Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I thought as much, because there is so much uncertainty here. Man, right away, as soon as he transformed, was like, bro, the last time he transformed, it took him 2 minutes to snap out of it, you know? So now and he didn't even transform fully then. Now he's transformed, man, like I said, so the first time when he battled those things, he did it like automatically, because that's how he felt, but he didn't think. So he can't control that monster. So this is not good. This is not good. In the end, they're probably gonna risk their lives to save him, because they recognize that he has the potential to one day help better mankind, but not now, man. He can't control that thing. He can't control that thing. Man. That's effed up. Man, and he attacked Mikasa? Imagine if he injured her. She's one of our best right now. That best elite team is not here, man. She's all we got, and those few others. So this, okay, they should have calculated this. They should have approached with caution. I don't know what Mikasa was thinking, but I mean, I don't know. She had faith in him. He saved her earlier when he was in that state. So I'm assuming she thought that, I don't know, man. He didn't seem interested in humans the first time he transformed. So that's because that's probably why she thought she was safe. But she still should have approached this with caution. I don't know. A lot is riding on this. I'm very curious to see how this, finishes. And yeah, this is pretty much like for human survival, like for mankind. And he said this is gonna be the first time that mankind has actually regained their territory back from the Titans. So that's a huge win. So I hope we win, because if we don't, like, I'm assuming we will, because there's no, like, if they breach any further, we're done. Mankind's gonna be extinct. But then again, they did kill the protagonist in episode 5. So who am I to judge? This show might surprise me and kill us all. But anyway, guys, I still have so many theories, so many questions, but the show slowly but surely is starting to answer them. So I'm just gonna be patient. I'm gonna try and not ask that much, because I know a lot of you are gonna be like, spoiling time, so I'm trying to avoid that. And that's pretty much it, okay? I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Love you.